going right. I'm still at the table. I have it at the table. And I said I was going to come back last night, and I didn't because my room's a bit of a mess because I have you a little backwards because I have the screen up for the projector over here. And nothing really is up here except what I was working on. So since I have my little pokey poke over here, let's go ahead and go back to it. I want to go back to it while I have a chance. I got the lights on the guest house. I got to put lights on the back of the house. I got so much going on. My head's spinning. I do mean that. Half-ass backwards. That's not a joke. I gotta get to my anchor. I'm not even telling anybody I'm on. I don't have time. I never did get to pulling my paint out of this thing. I probably should bring out my palette. My paint palette. See if I can pull all this paint out. Oh, it worked. Look how pretty this turned out to be. I just pulled it out. I didn't have to put it through hot paint. Let's put another coat on. I believe I used my color shift. Do I still have that paint out on the table? I do. I use a color shifting I have my glasses on. The color shifting plum flash, and I did say I was gonna tell you what color, and flesh. We're gonna go ahead and put that one. We're gonna mix it again. I like the color of it. It came out really cool. Guys, I got so much shnikes going on. I'm trying not to use cuss words. And we're gonna mix it again. I like the color, how it came out. I made my son poke out the holes again. He said he doesn't remember whether or not he hit my Dremel tip to the ground or against something. He probably did and doesn't remember. So I might put a little more flesh to it. Because I got a pretty decent base coat. Only this time I probably will hit the inside of it more first. I'll have him poke it out again. Let's turn this around rather than that side. Maybe put a little more color flash plum to it. I really should try not to get it on my desk because that's going to be a nightmare to get off. If I get a little quiet on you guys, please forgive me because I have so much on my mind. I got to go out and build some more. I might take you around the back. I have my skeletons lined up in the house. I still need to make one into a burnt skeleton. This is a smaller brush. And I got my epoxy door shut so I don't have to worry about, and I do have a tray there, but I can clean it with alcohol later. I try to keep my stuff away from me smoking. But since I can clean it with alcohol, and I have my paint clothes on, except my shorts really shouldn't be. And it's not gonna have a color flash look to it. It's gonna be more of the death look, a zombie death look color, which is what I'm looking for. It's kind of almost a pukey brown, but a death color. So if you ever join me, hello, it's me. I am running down to the wire. So this time I'm going to go on the inside and get some of the inside. I don't think my son got all my pokey holes. Because he had a lot of pokey holes. Yeah, I can feel it coming through the holes. See already? Definitely want to get the inside this time first. I'm pretty sure, yep, that, like I said, I'm pretty sure that was an ear. I didn't even look. We're going to get up in that ear. It helps to, when you do the inside, helps color the skin of it on the outside, believe it or not. You could shoot it with spray first if you wanted to. Like maybe black, but depends on how you're going to paint it. Black is pretty harsh color, especially to coat over. And again, if you're joining me, we're going to do lots of projects. I got to get back to projects. We're going to finish up the flowers. We're going to start on the coffin and get that done. The coffin, I may work on and off screen because I got to get that done. But I can tell you it's not going to matter now because I was working on the illusion screen last night for the front window. And the illusion that I was working on for that front window is not going to work. I think it's because it's the reflection of the lights on the house. It's too much. So I had to go with the color illusions instead of the illusions at the front window. So that was a bit of a disappointment, but there will be illusions in the yard. Just not there. I just can't say where because there are people in the neighborhood. I'll be following along here. I can't say where. I do illusions and illusions. There is a difference. Look them up. So I'm going behind the face and put inside here. If it's not perfect, the front of it will cover up. And I was more worried about the back of the skull where the eyes peer into. This time I'm not. If I cut up the eyes, it'll be around the eyes. I gotta do more piercings. The piercings will look cooler on this one. This one's more about pinholes. Every year, I want to do one every year. These didn't come out until like a year or so ago, so. And I picked up something cool at Walmart, something that broke early on. And then it'll be a Christmas project. Technically, it could be a Christmas Halloween project, but it broke at Walmart. And I went up to the manager and I said, "Hey, let me offer you $5 for it." I usually send it back. And they're like, "Okay." So I picked it up and I'm gonna make it into a Christmas present for my son, and I'll definitely make it into probably a live how-to. I just got to get past, because I'm no longer doing how-tos on my Facebook page because it's now going back to its roots with me selling. And I've already pulled out all my stuff that I normally would de-stash here live. And as soon as I can get all my inventory up and get all my all natural stuff made and put up, and you'll see all that stuff up here. And that'll be more in this November. I got to get through the neighborhood yard sale, and sadly I'm not gonna. I have some laundry detergent made, just not labeled, and that's straight up all natural, no fragrance. I'm gonna mix them with fragrance. I have to get to that. Okay, so I think I've got that done in there. I have the completely all natural laundry detergent, and it's 25 ounces of all natural. I have it made, I just don't have it labeled. It's sealed at the top, not sealed on the outside. Get a little wood scooper now. I'm not doing, back when I used to make it and sell it, I used to do recycled. You can see where it's a little more fleshy here now. I used to do it in recycled bottles. Now it's in little plastic jars. And you'll see that purple come through a little bit. And anyway, and I did 20 ounces. Now I'm doing 25 ounces, and it'll be a non-scented is 15. And you get little wood scoopers that are really cute. Let's see if I like that color. I might want to put a little more purple to that. It's a little too fleshy for me. The inside is fine. I want it to be a little more fleshy, or a little more purpley. Let's go a little more purpley. I want it to be a little more zombie dead. That would make a difference that much. I have to put a little more in. I may need just a hair more. I'm gonna make some fragrance of jasmine and lemon, and then I'll make some with roses. No, lavender and lemon. Lavender and lemon, and then jasmine and roses. So that'll be and I'll make 6 of each. But I have 16 of natural, 100%. Yeah, this is a good color. I like that. Just a hair darker. Deadly look. Just like it's still fleshy, but like it had turned purple. In realistic, real life. Ooh, I shouldn't have put my hands in. Let me wipe it on my shirt. It's okay, because I have my pink shirt. Yeah, that's better. That's what I was looking for. Like the baby, it turns lightly purple. Yeah, there you go. Let me see. The screen is so white that it's actually more light in here than before. It just filters the sun rays. And we will take those cracks and we will highlight those later. Yeah, this is perfect. So it's now working. Yeah, perfect. Get down in those cracks there. And what I'll do is I'll probably bring out a sponge and do some blacking afterwards. Like a little blackish blue, like it's got some bruising, maybe a little red to it. Before we hit those cracks. These will dry pretty quick. But it's gonna, the outside will dry quick, but the inside will take time. So it'll probably be in the third video when we start pinning and doing the piercings. I'm not going to do around the edges yet because I got to do the whole back of the head. I got to twist and turn it around. It'll take all this paint though. See where you can still see the spots. And if it leaves some boogers on it, that's even cooler. It's just more detailing. It gives that more spooky stuff, like it's been aged a little bit and sitting. It works into some good stuff. Maybe I'll put some moss on it. Never mistakes, always good things, especially when you're looking at the dead. Remember, it's that dead baby. And I am going to get back to scrapbooking. It's going to be like January, February. And one of the first things I'm going to do is get back to my 25-year anniversary. I'm going to try to finish it before my 30th anniversary. Lord help me. And then my daughter is betrothed. And I am going to get all my scrapbooking done before she gets married. Because I want to do her wedding album, her engagement album, and her wedding album. She's going to get married in the next 4 or 5 years. She's going to get engaged here. They're planning on getting officially engaged in the next 2 or 3 years. They want to get through where he has his bachelor's degree here in the next year or two. And then they're going to get married when he has his doctorate. My daughter started school in the spring, and she'll have her associates next spring. And then she should have her a bachelor's degree in about another year or so after that. She's super smart. You guys have been following me all these years. She struggled in high school because she was so smart. Even though her middle school, when we moved to Florida, her original high school, or middle school, offered to bump her. She didn't believe it because she's quote unquote been offered gifted programs before, but they offered to bump her to high school. And yeah, she doesn't believe a lot of that stuff. And then she got involved with the wrong people, and I struggled with that person and that family, and her running away, and then my second accident and seizures and all my surgeries and my husband being deployed. It was just, high school was a living nightmare. My daughter's like one of those super smart kids, and she never studied, and she'd take the test and get an A, and I would fight the school, and I'm like, you bore her. And then, like I said, she was around the wrong people and the wrong family, and I had to have the police help me fight that with that family. And then the last time I dealt with them while she was underage, they kind of threatened them. Said if you ever contact her, they'll throw them all in jail. But I just remember the first time I met her, I pegged her. I said, I bet you she's going to be this, this, and this. And guess what, guys? Exactly what I pegged her to be in the first 15 minutes. And she, after she left, I told my daughter, I said, she's going to be this type of girl. And she turned out to be exactly to the T that girl. I mean, to the T. That girl. We all know those type of girls. Yep. And she takes after her mom. Her mom wasn't like that, but when you have that mama come in the house and tell you that she's a better mother because she has more children than you, now, or walk straight into your house and say that she knows what it's like to be a military child because her daddy was in the Vietnam for a few years. Yeah, no, don't talk to me about that. when my children have been in the military, moved 15 times, or been in 15 different schools. Don't talk to me about that. You have no clue when your daddy was only in the Vietnam, and he was only gone for a few years. God bless him for his time in the service, but don't ever sit and talk to somebody who's a military child and has moved and been in 15 schools that you understand what it's like. Okay, so I'm gonna go wash this real quick. Again, my bathroom is like 5 feet outside the craft room. Brush and that's clean. I gotta wash my hands real quick. Spray the sinks. Good to go. Like I said, right outside the room. Dry the brush a little bit. Dry my pan a little bit. We are back in business yet again. Now, one thing that, and you did see in the pic that I have a skeleton. If you were watching from, or just catching it, I know that I gotta finish his serpent. I gotta really finish him. I should not have touched him with my hand glove. He's not wet, but let's see if I can get him. Where's my black? He is almost done. I really want to do his eye, but I think I could do the eye off a screen. I need to get in between all the crevices on him. Man, I tell you what, I get bronchitis. And yes, if you follow me, and if you follow me for years, I get bronchitis or pneumonia every spring or fall. It is not COVID. Okay, this is a needle point, and I'm gonna see if I could show you what I'm working on here. It's a bit sideways. Now, it's got the natural lines already in it, and it's still dark, but I am trying to highlight it so you can see it a little bit better in the dark. So I've been trying to finish it up. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's not going to be. I have no intentions of making this perfect. I don't care if it's perfect. It's going to be in passing. I normally wouldn't. I would very much care. I am just trying to highlight this a little bit more. Again, you're not gonna, he's from an animatronic. I'm just trying to highlight it a little bit more so where the color shifting paint highlights a little more. And I take Mucinex because anytime that I start coughing more, that means I need to go blow my nose because my nose is just draining even more. So if I tell you I gotta go run and blow my nose, that's legit. I had my tonsils out when I was 16 on Halloween, of all things. I needed it done at 5, and they waited until I was shy of my 17th birthday. They had to schedule me with babies, and they bumped all the babies and toddlers from surgery because mine was an emergency. It was scheduled, but They had to bump all the babies and toddlers. Normally they would do laser, but mine were so rotten they had to scoop it out. It was supposed to be a 25-minute surgery, and it ended up being 2.5 hours. And I woke up during surgery, and I started kicking them. And I actually started punching them first because I was freaking out on the table. And then they strapped me down, and I started kicking the crap out of them. And then I ended up dying on the table because of so much blood loss. They didn't come out and tell my mom. My mom's wigging out there because it was supposed to be a quick surgery. And see why I don't really care about it not being perfect. Because there's so many scales, and it's not, even if you tried, it just pulls. And I'm just trying to have a little fun with this and make it pop a little more. And I believe I already got that. I just see if I can get you guys a little better to where you can see this. I just want to make this show a little bit better. Now, it looks raised, but it'll flatten when it dries. So this has been taking me a while to get all these little scales. And again, when I showed this through my window here to my friend, he was like, "Oh, that's badass." And I'm using his words, just quoting him. But I was on medicine for about 6 weeks. And this is when I was in dance and show line and flags at in high school. I danced before I walked. My dad put me on his toes. You guys wonder how? I was a dancer first. Yep. My dad was born in 1934. So I can jiggy with it with the best of them. Jitterbug. I can ballroom dance. How I learned to dance. It's the old school dances. His parents taught him. My grandparents were born in the late 1800s and late 1800s, early 20s. If that tells you. So he was a dancer. My grandmother was into music. My grandmother taught him to play music by ear. Some were born with the ability. My grandmother taught him. So he was naturally always into music and tapping his toes. And so now it's going to get complicated because I'm only going to do down one side. You can see where it just, even though that this is the natural line here, makes it pop even more. And why I wanted to do the scales this way. Again, I'm not caring if it's not perfect, but it really does make it pop more. And I'll set this over to the side to let this dry. I'm hoping it dries a little bit more and faster while I'm doing videos with you guys, some more projects, because I really need to get this done and I need to get it sprayed. And I need to get it on the Grim Reaper. He's actually the angel of death. Now I'm back at the handle. Well, it's not really handle, it's handle where my hand is. I'm gonna see if I can cross over just over here because I have to actually hold it for now. I don't know. Don't know if I can get under the belly here while I'm holding it. Let's fix this spot here. So that's the reason why I skipped it. Again, just doing some little highlights. I thought it would be cooler. It's killing me because there's some good yard sales today. But I did look out. Somebody on Nextdoor was selling a bunch of Halloween stuff. My husband thought it was a yard sale. And I said, no. I said, this dude's selling all this Halloween stuff. And I said, he's selling it for like 125 bucks. I said, I'm surprised nobody jumped on it because this is one of those off years that there's no Halloween stuff. I was like, I grabbed it. I was like, he's like, do you have to pick it up now? And I said, no, he doesn't want it. He pick it up till Sunday. And I was like, perfect. I'll pick it up Sunday. Works into my guideline. Okay. So that just, like I said, it just highlights. Maybe I can do this side. Now, there wasn't anything over there that does this for underneath its belly, but I just thought it would catch some like shadows. Going the extra mile on the belly. And if it's not perfect, I don't care. This is just something that I am making it look even better. Because it was just the black with the silver like on the cheap. Swords and knives. I just thought this would look really cool with some extra work to it. And I just thought it'd be cool. And I think my friend had seen it before. Oop, I smeared it, so I gotta be careful. And it's fine, it's right there at the staff piece. I think I got, so you can see, and how that's gonna just, you can see how it's shifting two different colors. Okay, so I see a spot around its jaw up here that needs to be done. I want to make sure that's done because I'm pretty much done around its face. I don't want to miss anything because the teeth were, everything was black and silver. I mean, come on, it looks way better than black and silver, right? And then I gotta touch up the eye a little bit, and I'll probably put like a little black line. I'll put two little white dots to make it more animated looking. And I'm gonna lay it on this side, and then I'll finish this side up later. So that I'm gonna say is done for now. Now I'll find a place to put it. Over the trash can, I think. Let me open the door. Okay, I gotta open this door. I can push this back. There, it works. Okay, so open my one door here. I'm gonna put this over. I told you I have projects on my hiney going on here. Okay, so I'm gonna put the purple and purple plum flash, color shift, and then the flesh up. Okay, I still need to do that underbelly again. Just that touch up there. We really should start on this. This is my anchor. You put my black up. You put the skull over. What I should do is go back to those flowers. Because those will be done and that'll be off my table. Let's put the black over. I'm gonna move this. One of the things I didn't put my tool over. I use that to secure the crown. That's my babies. Oh, that picture got messed up. I have to print that or get that printed again. Okay, so I have an anchor here. Got that at Hobby Lobby. And I have to run and get some stain. Stick with me. It's right outside in the garage. I was going to use cherry and mix with black. That's not going to work because I just saw it and it was dry. So I have rope on this. So I'm going to have to use black. And I'll leave this banding here. So we're going to do black on it. I'm going to rub it down with black. Black, black, black. You wonder why I have so much black. So I got to cut that off. Because I'm going to put some fake chains on it anyway. Now I'll tell you how much I paid for it here in a second, as soon as I get this rope off. I needed an anchor for my pirate area. People always ask me how I have so much pirate stuff. Well, I worked for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, me and my husband. And they had a lot of pirate stuff. But I also collected it for years, so it was half of that. So I paid $15 for it. And the only other one they had was very thin, like tubing. Very small. So I don't need this. That's trash, so. This year we probably spent a little too much for Halloween. Every so often we do, because Home Depot once in a while have some good stuff. We did end up buying an extra animatronic, but, well, he's not really an animatronic. But we ended up getting an extra piece we weren't planning. We usually buy at least one piece. Ended up buying 3 this year. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some paint in my little petri dish. It's actually just a can off chocolate fudge sticks. And maybe water it down a bit with some my medium pour paint, and slowly rub it in with an alcohol wipe. I could do a sponge, but I think I'll have better control, kind of like staining it, like truly staining. My hands are about to get really stinking black, so let me get my medium pour paint in my tubes. So do you guys see that? They're mixed with glue and Floetrol. A big old gallon or 2 gallons of that. So I'm gonna mix that in, and then a medium. So it's gonna act like a stain. If I need more, I'll get more. And I'll probably get my big brush too. I'll get one of my big brushes here. Maybe I'll use my big brush instead. It's about to get real damn messy. I am on the wrong desk to do this with. to definitely get some water and thin this. It's gonna get real damn messy. Where's my little mixing cup that I was using for my steamer here? I have my steam iron in here because I was ironing out my back screens. Yay, I'm about to get really damn messy. Turn motor. Okay. I still have to do the hat here. I really should get, I need a rag. I need a rag. It's an old wash rag from my last place. And this one thing I got promised from my husband every time we moved. Which is about every 3 years, he'd get me new wash rags, new towels. By then they were wore out. So, I don't know, my cigarette too. It's about to get real messy. I do want to treat it as a stain. Now it's a thick acrylic versus my medium, which is glue and Floetrol with water. I do have a medium in here too. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna go everywhere. And it's going to suck it up though, it's wood. I'm going to make it look like iron. But we are going to try to make it look old. It is sucking it up. Because it's wood. If I can get it on. Try to stay away from this band here. I can get it on and then wipe some of it off. Yeah, it's going to get right there because that's a cut curve section. Bet you there's stickers on the back. Oh, good. It is going to suck it up. Because we definitely want to age this. I have to put some moss on it, which I do have. What don't I have in this room? This is a crafting dream room, guys. You want to come to craft in my house. I keep trying to get neighbors. Come over and craft with me. Want to craft with me, trust me. Push it up to it. I don't want to put the brush up to it. I want to put the bristles up to it. Let's see if I can find a way to patina this. Probably should have started with the other side, but then if I would have done that, I would have been able to set it down. Should have put something behind this. Still Floetrol. gonna make you dry a little faster as well as the fan. I can get the bottom done. Put another coat on it real quick and then wipe. Yep. And then we'll do the back afterwards. Alright, it looks better, don't it? See, I wouldn't even put it on my wall looking like this because I'm not one of those people. I'm an abstract one, and I know people like abstract stuff. Even my beach things that I've done, I wouldn't have put it on my wall this color. Realistic, I probably would have done it more of a darker brown, but at the same time, an anchor really is not brown. It would have been black and then had barnacles on it. And if I had time to put barnacles, maybe, oh wait, maybe I do have time. Put some seashells on. I have the seashells over here. I'll put some seashells on it. If I have time real quick if it dries. Make it look like barnacles. Off screen for a second, see if I got all the little spots. I gotta check some spots real quick, guys. Sorry. Trying to get in all those little crevices. Maybe I need to stand up. That's what I need to do. Let me stand up so you guys can see. Let me do that. Because it's getting some air bubbles there. Probably a good thing that I put that rag down real quick, didn't it? Huh. Okay, it's dripping now. Trying to get it down in there. If I'd have used regular acrylic paint, it would have been really thick and you would have seen the lines. We don't want that. You don't want that. You want it to look like it's really gotten in there. You want it to look like stain, thinned out. Okay. Now, let's wipe this off. Here's how I'm rubbing it into the band, the metal band. This way it dries a little faster too. Getting up in there. And I'm not doing the back yet. We will do the back. Look at that. Pretty much dry. Now, I'm gonna flip this around. Try to hold on to the metal band. Let's go into this side. Ooh, this hurts my back. Damn screws in my back. I've been doing stuff I'm not supposed to do. Ooh, just light go down on me. And turn this light on over here to the left. Can't let go of this now. I went over the line, didn't I? Damn dummy. So, are any of you going to a haunted house? Have you gone to a haunted house? Where is it at? What was it like? If you've gone to a theme park one, Six Flags Disney, that was sold out many, many months ago. Never actually went. As all the years that we had passes, I wasn't about to spend the price if they wanted extra. Gone to Busch Gardens one. It was okay. The only part that I didn't like was the clown one, because I got half-assed backwards, and that's when my seizures were bad. They weren't under control yet, that's why. And then it didn't help that I had a family behind me pushing me through, and I ended up back at the beginning. The vortex tunnel really screwed me up. We're not going to get a chance to go to, I wanted to Six Flags ones here this year, but my husband had to burn most of my fencing, and he took it all apart, so we are rebuilding, which is not made me a happy camper. So, do you guys know of anybody? I'm going to sit and turn this light on. Know of anybody in your neighborhood? Do you guys do? I don't know if that light helps. That does a haunted yard? Do you do a haunted yard? Do you guys do anything special for your yard? Do you decorate just the inside of your house? Do you boo your neighbor? I'm actually boozing my neighbors this year. I boozed a couple of my neighbors last year. I never used to do that until this year. Oh, look, I got a couple speckles on my doll. Good for the doll. More character. Good for the doll. It's building character on the doll. Extra little details for the dolly. Something I didn't have to do, and it's going to have some details. I have to clean my table down real quick. Get the alcohol out. Alcohol pad, or alcohol wipes. Again, it's acting like a stain. That's why I thinned it out and used my Floetrol medium for pouring paint. Gonna get down in there. Getting down around that loop of the hook. For the hooks and the chains. Believe it or not, I've used almost all of the liquid. And we haven't even got to the back. I might just thin it out because it is going to be on the ground. Let's wipe this down. Now that we've got all of that done, we can do the back real quick. There's plenty in this little tin lid. Try to do this all at one shot. A lot of you girls are probably going, oh, you destroyed it. No, because this is a Halloween prop. Relax. It's a prop. It is not for my wall. It is a Halloween prop. I'm doing the other side here. I'm doing where the pointy parts of the anchor are. Used all of the paint pretty much. Oh, all right. Now I definitely got it on the table. I don't know if we can put a name on this, like a name of ship. Like the Black Pearl or something. I have a sign out there, the Davy Jones locker. I gotta touch that up too from last year. This has a spot that needs, yeah. This has been painted. I see a spot that needs touched up around the tip in the front. And there's a spot on the inside of the hook at the top. Definitely looks more like an anchor. Imagine if I can get some shells on it, be like barnacles. I actually have certain shells. I don't know where they're at. It might work. We'll have to use Gorilla Glue. Okay, so I'm gonna stick this over. Yeah, there's some other little spots. We'll just consider that wear out. Okay, where can I stick this for just a second? Well, I'm not putting it on my my doors. Stick it in the chair for a second. I'm gonna stick the. I'll stick it on top of this. I gotta clean up. Stick with me for a few minutes, guys, because I gotta do clean up. This is black. Bad mojo. got it out of the dish, got it out of the brush, but I probably should wipe the rag out real quick. Yeah, it's still running a little black, but at least when I put it in my laundry, it won't jack up my laundry. If you get my drift. Even with what little bit I'm cleaning up here. It's from yesterday or from today. Okay, so no black hands. So let's see what we got going on now. That gets that done. I'm gonna let that get some deep drying inside of that, and then we're gonna come back to that. I'll get out my beach box and see what I got on some seashells and some other shells that we can put into that. Let me put my poured paint up on that. Let me try that brush, because I'm not gonna need that no more. Put that up. Okay, let's go back to the flowers and get these cookie flowers put up. I want to get those put away, and then I can put those out back ready to go. The ones that we started yesterday. Maybe work on the skulls too. Let me pull you over to this table. I'm gonna turn you around. Let's get this done. So I'm gonna pop you up over here. All right. Let's see if we can get this done. I'll probably turn the table around because it's pretty dark. Let's see if I can get some better lighting. Let me turn the table. Lighting is pretty crappy right now. Let me turn the table. Bonus to having this room changed around. Bam. See if I can get that. Maybe turn this down here. Maybe better lighting down here. I don't know. I'll get back to this, but I definitely want to work on this hat today too. It's because I have the, yeah, let's work on this. Get this over. We gotta get back to the knife too. Let's get back to get these done real quick. If you weren't following me yesterday, make sure you see part 1 to see how I made these. I don't know if this is gonna peel off. Hopefully it does. Maybe it will. I use these little cups for E6000, so not E. I don't use E6000. I have what's left of it. But bam, bam, bam. Again, if you want to know how I did these flowers, you have to go to yesterday's video. I think it was yesterday. We're gonna finish them off. Okay, finish these. Thanks for following. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and like. This channel is how-tos, me showing what I'm selling. That goes on my Facebook. That's why I'm going back to my Facebook, to my roots. So this is going to be nothing but how-tos. Once in a while I throw up a Tesla video. We did order my Cybertruck on our 1-year anniversary. Whenever I get that, I'm still going to try to figure out what I'm going to do with these. Not quite sure. So, haven't figured that out. I'm going to try to figure out a use for them. So again, I'm going to spread these apart like yesterday. Never know what I'm going to do. So this time I think I'm going to do the lighter ones. My husband better get my damn sensor fixed on my dryer. I have a little washer and dryer. I have a little washer and dryer on my washer and dryer. And the sensors screw up once in a while. And he hasn't got them fixed. That's why I don't use them. I mean, it's also why I bought those washer and dryers. And he gets mad because I don't use them. I said, because it's screwed up and you know it. And I'm not going to get it to where it's off balance. This is bunch 4 or 5. Oh, no, you ain't escaping. Get your butt back up there. I don't want to waste nada. Bunch of munch group. Yep. Put these up here with the other ones. Oh no, you don't take no flying leap. We don't take no flying leaps in this room. You need to come back. Come back here. Now you got glue on my floor. We don't do that to my room. Come back. Now I'm going to take an alcohol pad to my floor. Alcohol pad. Not pad. White. No, no. I got these little ones that came off that bag. These little skulls. And I'm thinking about sticking down some of the little roses. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll see. So, there. It depends on how much time I got. I don't have so much time in my day. That's why I'm always out of breath, because I'm sitting here thinking what I got to do. seem to work to put the lighter ones on first. Get back here. See, what I'm doing is doing a triangular pattern. Okay, little devil, where you at? My friend just cracks me up. You crack me up. I don't know if my mother-in-law's worried about my friend. Nah, because we're always on camera. So, alright, now where'd that one go? It jumped ship. Where'd that flower go? My flower's jumping ship. I got a missing flower. It's over here. We don't jump ship here. You walk the plank. That would be traitorous. We'd give you the black spot. You get the black spot for that stuff. Because we raise the sails. And we leave your ass. I don't know if you guys have seen the Halloween bite size little series that they have on Hulu. I think it's Hulu. Yeah, you really should watch them. Some of them are good, some of them suck. But they're called bite size. They're like 3-minute videos. Pretty cute. I don't have that much time to watch TV or you're at work. You get a 10-minute break. Entertaining. Say you're a smoker. You go out for a break. Great entertainment while you're having a cigarette. Or if you don't smoke and you need a break, take your cigarette quote break. Even though you don't smoke, go out and watch a 10-minute video. Entertainment at its best for like 10 minutes. Or 3 minutes. Probably 10 minutes where you go down and take a break. Yep, there they are. Alright, so they're gonna dry. And, oh no, you think you can jump shit. I'll make you walk the plank, bud. That same one think you want to take off. No. Alright, so the flower's done. Let's see. I got some roses. I had a flower. Oh no! No. They all thought they were going to take off. Nope. These all stayed on. Good boys. No. Which one fell off of that one? Odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good boys. I had 2 jump ship. Bad boys. Bad boys. Here I start to talk bad boys. Bad boys. what's in his? They're spooking. And again, the one just wants to keep jumping, don't he? He just does not want to be contained. See, he just keeps wanting to jump too. Okay, buddy. Can't lay them down, they'll definitely drop. Don't really matter what you do. If you put them all together, and this is a hat. Yep, see? If you bunch them all together, you have better luck bunching them. When you bunch a bunch together. And you do if you put one or two together. So, let me put some of the others that are already done in with it. So it packs them together. Plus it'll weigh it down. Worry about them coming apart, but it will weigh them down. And that one jumped again. The other one didn't. Now I'll hold. Yeah, baby, deal with that. Put the other one over by you. Yeah, Mickey looking at it like you coming, no, buddy. Okay, so now it's holding. I can take this off. Do I want to take it off? Yeah, it's already sticky. It's not fluid. It's getting goobery. That takes care of that. It's all boogery. Boogery! Boogery, I'll tell you, boogery. Okay, so I wanted to get to the hat. Hi, Mickey Man. Give me a kiss, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi, little man. So, little man, I need to get to my hat here. And let's see if we get out Halloween boxes. Because I think I was going to put raven feathers in it. I know I wanted to put a couple raven feathers. I don't know if I want to put a black cat in it because I don't think it makes sense to put a black cat in it. But I did want to put some feathers in it. And I got miniature skeletons. I don't know if I want to redo his. We need to redo him for sure. We're gonna. orange is brighter. You can see it much better at night. That's for sure. That looks way better on him. I don't like the burgundy satin. It sucks. The black cat would be cool on you, but it's not realistic. He's a Coachman. He's good, but and we could put an owl on it, but he's kind of tiny. The mummy's cute. Put a little mummy on it. You can put a couple raven feathers along with some peacock feathers. Definitely. You can build it up a little bit. You gotta find some really good raven feathers. That's a good raven, I think. I don't know. That one, not so much. I'm gonna put some nice ravens. That's a beautiful raven. That's a beautiful raven. I don't think we should do more than 3. Oh, I got more skulls down in here. Holy mackerel. I already have one of my skulls already antiqued up in here. I think I kind of like that better than either one of these. Like another mini skull rather than the owl. Like a skull within a skull within a skull. But I don't know, the owl's kind of cute, like a baby owl. It goes with the feather concept. I like the owl. I like the owl. These will curl up a bit. Break off the arm. Couple of my little spirals. Never know what's in the Christmas section, guys. Put 2 of those in there. It puts like a color shift in. Find the scissors I just had. I can find. Turn that around my peacock feathers. Oosh, my back. Don't like that feather. Put that feather in. These 2 feathers. With that out, a few little peacock feathers. Just a few. I'm gonna push you guys over because I'm pretty sure my peacock feathers are over here. Remember me. I got Coco songs in my mind. This one looks really nice. Remember me. Pretty sure it's in this box. Hello, Mickey man. Mickey. Oh look, a real dead lizard. Huh. Oh look, a seashell. I'll use that. There we go. Oh look, a piece of coral. I'll use that. Another seashell. I'll use that. Oh, yep. It is my feathers. Oh, looky there, feathers. Yep, there. Feather. Oh, peacock feathers. There we go. Yep, another seashell. We'll use that. Peacock feather. We'll use that. I don't know. Those are kind of big. Maybe we should use the dead lizard. Oh, another seashell. We'll use that. That's what I'm looking for now. There's a feather. Oh, perfect feather. We'll use that. Oh, another seashell. We'll use that. Oh, another shell. We'll use that. There's a feather. Another feather. Yeah. Oh, another little shell. We'll use that. Hi, Mickey man. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Oh, that's a cute little feather. What is that? There's a feather. There's a feather. Everywhere. Oh, seashell. We'll use that. Da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Dead lizard, dead lizard, dead lizard. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Oh, no, can't use that, baby. feathers. We flock together, huh, Matt? Oh, feather. Feather, 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 feather. Feather, 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 feather. Remember me. Oh, seashell. These are special seashells, I'm assuming. I don't remember what they're for. I'm sure I picked them up somewhere special. I do not remember from what. Isn't that horrible? Oh, well. Probably like Key West or Cocoa Beach or... Give me my feathers. Right. With that feather? Here, you can have that one. Here's Mickey. Ow! That hurt right up underneath the table. Ow. Okie dokie. That did hurt. Oh. Remember me? Ow, ow, ow. Ba, 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 ba. Ba-na-na-na. Remember me. Ra-na-na-na-na-na-na. It's got a nice arch. Yeah, these are pretty. He's a cutie. I got this last year. I think it was at Christmas. Nope, Halloween. $6. Constance Fry, Constance Fry, Constance Fry, any time of day. Constance will fulfill your needs. Trading Places and Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy. That's just us. Yes, I have my own song with my first and last name. Yes, and I knew it. Knew it before I got married. Trading Places. I had people come up to me over the years. Did you know you had your own song? Yes. Constance Fry, Constance Fry, any time of day. Constance will fulfill your needs. Winter, spring, or fall. Snotty guys singing to snotty girls in Country Club. Da-da-ding. Bada-bing, bada-boom. It's also from Elvis. It's technically his song. But name the third person that uses a song. Can you name it? Can you name it? Can you name the song that Elvis sings it? Uses that thing. Glue strong. Okay. I have to pull out the ever-loving glue gun. Whoa, where's it at? Okay, I gotta go plug my nose. Sorry, guys. I said I was gonna tell you that. Miracle cure. When I start coughing too much. It's a miracle cure. It stops a lot of the coughing. Too much drainage. I honestly don't know where my, I haven't used it yet since I redid my room. I see my glue sticks. Dun 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 dun. Where did I? Oh, there it is. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's not supercharged. It is a cordless, but sadly it is not charged. I don't have it charged. Oh, how horrible is that? I don't like leaving it charged anyway. I worry about something happening because I have animals. Oh, how horrible am I? I really don't know if you use hot glue on something that's going to be outside anyway, but it is charging, but it's also getting hot, so okay. We're going to get the Coachman's hat done. If you're wondering, the Coachman goes to the hearse. Who talks for the horse? The horse and the hearse and the horse and the horse and the Coachman. And a skeleton. They're all skeletons. And it's huge. Haven't put him together yet. It's in the guest house. Holy crap. Oh no, we can't have you. We can't have you oozing. Can't have you getting goober woobers. We need you gooey. Because I need you. Shoot, while this is heating up, I should work now. While that's heating up, we should go ahead, put coat 2 on. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I swear it's like every time I'm poking holes in my blackout fence, which I got that done, check. I got all the windows in the house, check. I got everything done in the guest house ready to go, check. I'm gonna get that done today. You gotta understand, I literally put something in every window. Yes. It is a 360 experience in my house. And I look forward to having sunlight again. It's like being in a vampire cave. Yeah, I tend to love Halloween. But by the time Halloween shows up, I lose my energy and my life force for Halloween by the time Halloween hits. So, I'm excited about having a volunteer this year. Because she's super excited. That'll bring life back into Halloween. That will help me. That will help me tremendously. So let's get this painted real quick. This is why I'm bouncing from one to another. Because that helps me care. Okay, brown. Oh, brown. Brownie. Brownie. Okay, well, let's go with white. I gotta do the top on white. And then do the brown, and then I'll come back later and I'll do the crossbones on it. Let's do the brown or white. Let's do the white real quick. Constantly bouncing. No, I don't have this much energy, trust me. I really do. Ooh, no. We gotta put you to the other side. Why? Because I don't want burnt. Nope, no how. Let's go ahead. Let's get this over with. No. do I do everything to all my yard? Do I mess with all my skeletons? No. You don't want to do that to everything. Just little pieces here and there, because it gives little highlights. You don't want to flush tone all your skeletons. It would lose the value to having some look like skeletons. Or some of your props. You want some to look normal. You wouldn't want to do that. You want to have some little pieces that are cool. Yeah. That's what sets your yard apart, for people to go, oh, look, did you see that piece? For somebody to go, wow, did you see that? Granted, there's a guy here in Texas that started in his garage in his backyard, and now he's a legitimate movie star prop master, and he has a shop here in Texas. And if I had time to do this every day, I would love to, but I have too much interest in too many ways of art. I mean, it's already bad enough nobody buys my stuff now. People want me to give them stuff. And I've already done that for years. Okay, so I'm gonna set this up here. Oh no. Set that over here for a second. Let me go rinse this real quick. Take me just a second. What did I just step on? Oh, my feather. Not one of the good ones anyway. So let me rinse that. Take me just a second. Okay. Birds of a feather. We flock together. Mickey Man's wanting fed. Mickey's just staring at me. He's like, Mom, food. Mom, food. All right, Mick, let's go. Come on. Mickey Man's got some food. I better get that feather off the floor. It's gonna drive me nuts. The crack of the skeleton of it. I most definitely need to come in here. It's been 3 days since I did the floor. Since I have a few. You see what I got in front of me. Dun, dun, dun. I have more. A little bit more out. That's coral. That's coral. This is coral here. We'll put these on somewhere. Not too many. I don't want to put too many on. Because I still got to put some moss on. I haven't pulled out. I had to go up high. I'm trying to think where I put it. Oh, here's the beach box. Guess we working on this too. Can't use hot glue. Hot glue will pop it off. I really should get my UV. Should use my UV. Bam. So it plugs up, but it will be in just a second. Bam, it's on. Make sure I can get light down into it. Technically it's for some see-through stuff, so. UV lights for see-through. See if it'll work. We'll see. Well, that's working. See if I find my brown paint. Brown paint. Nope. Brown paint. Nope, that ain't it. Bum, bum, bum. I'm looking for brown. I need to take my map out of here. The map needs to go out. That'll give me some table room. Let's go again. No, that's not brown on the table, and I'm not seeing stuff. That's my patina paint. Yellow, that's my other paint. That's the black. I don't know where the brown is. That's making me mad. Nope, that's orange. Copper. And that didn't fall on the floor. And I did not put it back. Well, we'll have to come back to it then. shakes off. Besides what's not on there. Yeah, it's on there. Yep. It is permanently on there. Let's see what else we can put on here. Probably shouldn't have gone that far. Ooh, that's a good one. See with the particle? Maybe put that one over here. Again, this is for the pirate area. if you're wondering why this was part of Halloween. We started with it being brown. And now I'm epoxying it. Making it crusty. So if you're looking at it going, how does this have to do with Halloween? I needed an anchor for my water area. I didn't have one last year, and I'm always looking for details for it. So let's see. Let's get this adhered on. And then I'll bring out some moss. I'll try to encrush this with as much as I can. I'm doing 60 seconds twice. The 120 watt. I have one of the strongest ones. Some of them are bought, most of them I picked up at the beaches in Florida. The Cocoa to Siesta to Key West. Some of them through the tropical islands. Some of the moss out. Do not know how it's going to react to moss to UV, and the light probably will kill it, but it is what it is. And it's fine. It'll die over time anyway. back a little bit so you can see what I'm... It's going to be hard to see what the... It's amazing that this stuff is alive after all this time. I think I'll stop at that because I don't want to keep detailing to so much extent that takes up all my time. Just a little detail. I'll be putting some chains on it. Some fake plastic chains. Halloween chains. It's not going to be pulled around the yard. It's just going to be laid into the yard. I don't even know if I have any on the backyard or back porch to show you. Even then I'll have to cut one of the loops. I should take some brown if I can freaking find it and pat it down and age it a little bit real quick too. A little green and brown. Definitely should do that too. And then call it. Not that I don't have any other browns. More rocks are gonna fall off. Hoping to get the hat worked on and finished real quick, and then the knife almost done. I have bony Maroni to do. Finish the head. These other two heads, the flowers are done. I still have a big skeleton to do. Yeah, this didn't take. So let's do some hot glue. Do not know how this is gonna work with it. Definitely gonna kill out this stuff. Gotta work with it. And it's gonna kill it out. It is live moss. Sunlight will probably do it and seal it in later. It's pretty dense. That's why sun's not, though. Evie's not getting in it. It'll eventually seep in it. Okay, let's knock off any extras. to see some movie on my tapey. My tabby. I think a big rock or a big shell has some rock in it. I'm gonna stick it over while I clean out. It's like a rattle. I'm gonna wait for that because I don't need to actually send it to lock that into my table. I'll stick it over to finish wiping. Don't worry, the lid's on it. I would recycle, but now there's dirt in it. And there's no seashell. And under my burn box goes in the fire pit with the rest of the rocks. Yeah, this table's not staying white very long. When I had it where I was putting putty pads on it. I know what's wrong with it. Hey, Mickey Man. Definitely need to do the floor. Getting pretty dirty. Let me put my UV resin up. Light. Back up. I really need to find a put the beach box up. I do not know where. Stuff out that needs to be put out. I'm gonna put these skulls up, all of them. I got stuff out that needs to be put away. Neighbor gave me some bags of tissue paper for Halloween. Heads are rolling. That's a good one. Heads are rolling. Okay, so this is how it's somewhat now right now turned out. Put these other skulls up. Yeah, I use them for Christmas too, so. Depends on how wicked you want to be for Christmas. Put these little skeletons up for now. That helps. That feather away. People really knew. See, I need to get that airplane out because I need to extend that jaw. That is coming in. Okay. That light needs to be put away. I actually keep the ties off of Christmas lights. They come in handy. They're bigger than bread ties. actually keep the lights off my pumpkins. My big pumpkins. Actually, I had to buy some last year because I didn't have any. Now I have a lot of them. Okay, so that. And let's clean up these. Huh. I didn't know they did that. Looky there. Making little errors. They're stupid. Okay, so I really need to find that brown. That did catch. Okay, so that caught. So the anchor looks pretty good, but it needs to be aged. Needs a little age. So I have 2 epoxy things that need to be taken care of. One needs to have a little filing, the other 2 need a piece for the top. This needs to go out of here. Box, the cutter needs to be put over. That could go in the trash. This goes in the trash. I have to keep up with things. I need to put another layer on the sift again. You guys get to watch me do that. And then I really want to age the anchor, so the anchor is done and needs to dry. And then I want to try to put some on the top hat. I'm not ready to get to the top hat. Why can I not find the brown? I guess I'm gonna have to open another box of paint. I have big pints. I have a candle melter, but I use it for melting other things. Okie dokie, well, I guess I'm gonna have to do that because I know darn well. Oh, look, I got another head. This needs to go up. I'm time to jump up on my chair. Got to jump up on this cabinet. Not in this box, lady. Let's check another box. Nope. Yeah. I guess I'll have to use my medium pour. Medium pour and a lime. No, I need a mossy green. I guess I'll have to make a mossy green. So shall it be. We gotta get to that hat. Don't want to get too much out because this is very thin. This is holly branch. We're gonna sponge it. We're gonna put. Whoa, that's a lot of green. Okay, and I don't. I'm gonna. I got Alan Jackson in my head. I listen to holiday music, but when it starts to drive me crazy, I'll listen to something else. And I had to get on the ladder to put up Christmas music, or Christmas music, well, technically Christmas lights. That's a little hint for you guys. You don't always have to use Halloween lights, especially when Christmas lights are like $249, $248 a box at Walmart. And they give the same effect. But when I had to get on the ladder to get a certain spot, it's really scary. My husband actually rolled his ankle last year. And I knew to put on Alan Jackson because he plays some good gospel music. He sings good gospel. And I knew that I needed somebody to watch out over me. Yes, and I need to get me a sponge out. A couple sponges. Or a sponge. For me to get the desired effect. This goes in the fourth drawer. And so I got a song on my phone. Because I gotta go out and I gotta make me some. I gotta go fly a coop. Do I not have a sea sponge? Is my sea sponge in there? My sea sponge is in the ground. Lord have mercy on my soul. Well, then I'm gonna have to use this. This is my actual alcohol ink sponge. So shall it be. So shall it be. Trying to get a color blend going. There we go. Give me a color blend. Give me a color blend. Come on now. Color blend me out. Color blend me out. We're gonna need some more brown. Damn knife. There we go. I don't think I got enough brown in here. Well, you got to keep it staying with the green at the front for you to get the color blending. I think I need a little lime green in it. Need a little lime green. Need a little lime green action. Oh. Oil stayed up in the front. That oil does cells, so I don't really want cells. But I do want a little lime action. Oop, it got turned around, didn't it? We don't want to be turned around. We want the light going one direction. Knife. My knife needs to move. There we go. Liking that green in there. That lighter green. Give me some more of that lighter green. It's like the light hitting it. Some more of that brown. I might throw some dirt on it too while I'm outside. Where's that brown? Where's my brown, man? It's getting sucked up. I'm gonna put some down on the moss so it blends in with the moss. Needs brown. Getting too much green in there. Brown's getting sucked up. Need that brown. just let this sit outside. Get it wet. We're expecting some rain. Let it sit in the rain. All around. Seashells are put on with UV. They ain't ever coming off. Unless somebody rips them off. Tone that green down with some brown. Put that green in. That lighter green will be highlighted with a black light. Matter of fact, I could throw some of the actual highlighting in. My glow in the dark powders. Come here, baby. Throw some powder in. Baba. Let's go and throw in some pigment powder. Yeah. Powder will be picked up with the black light really easy. Where's my white powder? Other green. I'll add it directly to it. And I'll dab over it. Because I do put a black light over this area. powders in there too. I'm good with that. Anchor looks old enough to me. I mean, look, guys, got some shells on it. It's vertical a little bit. Got some rocks on it. I could have added a lot more to it, but I think it's got to be overkill now. It's just an anchor. I'll put some fake chains on it. Let me go do this to clean the table off again. Let that sit and roll through that. Put a little black. Let me shake this off. So, let me see if y'all can see this now. Look at this. And then I put bright green and then other glow-in-the-dark green powder on it. And you can see the powder a little bit, but I'm going to put it out. And then with a little rain, and then with the sun, it'll, within the next week, it'll get a little more ooey gooey. It'll fade a little bit, and then it'll brighten up, fade. So it should look pretty good. And then I'll put some fake chains on it. And I did go down around the edge here, and then it'll sink a little bit down in the rocks. I have crushed granite, so it should look good. So I'm gonna stick that over in the kitchen. Okay, so if you're wondering about what that sponge was, that was close to my heart. It's usually used for alcohol ink. Oh, shoot. Still has black ink on this, or black paint. Hallway. I'm probably gonna see how much I can get done on this hat. And call this one. I'm gonna go over on the guest house. And then go get on the back of the house, put some hooks. My back's hurt too. I do not know where my actual, because I need the thicker brown paint. And these flowers. I'm gonna stick these in this can. Actually, do I have a bag in here? Probably not. Go get me a bag and put the flowers out. They should be pretty dry. There's ribbon in my can. And they're done. Let me get them out. What else? Cannot work fast enough. I literally cannot. But that did take out some stuff out of the room. If you guys only knew how much stuff I really, really needed to do. Need a piece of good elastic. Okay. Okay, he's gonna be sitting on the front left side. I need to cut this down. I really don't want to put hot glue. Too much of it. If you see what I'm doing, let me pull you up. Now I'm using Gorilla Glue with the Ravens. Feathers in. If you're wondering which hearse I'm referring to, look at Home Depot's. They were selling it again this year. Doing the hat for the Coachman, if you guys aren't paying so much attention here from the beginning for my carriage. Using two different glues, so one's a temporary fix, one's a longer fix. One is Gorilla Glue, one is hot glue. Hot glue is catching it while the other one dries. Hey, don't grab my leg. See, look how fancy that is. Love that. I'll put some of this here and a hot glue the plastic. One catches, one stays. Look how cool that is. Love it. Yeah, I don't think that needs any more feathers. We can get that to stay. Somehow get this owl to go in. Get him to sit right on the edge. digging that. Or off to the side. Get a glue stick. You're burning me. Burning me. Dang, that hurt right there. That kind of coincides right there. And the yellow-orange eye coincides with that. And the purple of the night. It's so stupid. I usually keep a dress form head in here, but I used it for Georgie. I need a new dress form head. I do have one. You remember him? We'll just have to use him. Right? That's how it dries. Oh, look how slick that is. I'm gonna just call it for this video because I gotta get rolling on other projects. Because I gotta come back to that knife. Hold on a second, Jeff. I'm coming off a live video. So I gotta come back to that knife. I gotta finish him. So he's pretty pizzazz. He's pretty sharp, don't you think? Really digging this. I might have to put some glue in here. I'm gonna put some in here. That just goes to show that I needed to put it on. Make sure there's no gap. Yeah, that's much snazzier. Take the old ribbon off. I might use that to actually, if I got some super strong neodymium glue, I'll take that completely off later. make sure that that owl is really on there first. Maybe I should make sure it's off now before. Just cut it. I need to make a new strap for it and some put a new elastic on. Yeah, it's pretty snazzy. Yeah, it's snazzy. Yeah, he's cool. Yep. I really do like it. All right, so I'm gonna stop it there because I have been on for over an hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So yeah, that's definitely a good Coachman hat. Yeah. Yeah, way better, right? Then we'll come back and we'll finish him and we'll finish that piece. Very cool, right? You got that owl staring at you. Maybe I'll powder him up with some black light around his black light powder. And we'll get a chance to where that Gorilla Glue will be hard. And we'll put the strap on it. Yeah, that looks good. All right, well, I'm going to end this one.